Hi everyone, my name is Amridin, and for today I will be going to discuss the overseas and transnational. What is the policies, the laws, and the programs, and also the agencies that protecting the Filipino families. The Philippine Overseas Employment Administration, or POEA. The POEA is the government agencies responsible for regulating and overseeing the deployment of Filipino workers overseas. So it sets guidelines for ethical recruitment practices and provide pre-employment orientation seminars for departing workers. This regulates and oversees the employment of Filipino workers abroad. So it also established guidelines for ethical recruitment practices, conducts pre-employment orientation seminars, and monitors recruitment agencies to ensure the compliance with regulation. Next is Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, or OWA. So OWA is tasked with protecting and promoting the welfare and well-being of Filipino overseas workers and their dependents. So it offers various programs and services including livelihood support, skills training, and educational assistance. So this agency protects and promotes the welfare of Filipino overseas workers and their dependents. So it offers programs such as livelihood support, skills training, educational assistance, and welfare assistance for distressed OFW. Next is Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act, or also known as Republic Act number 9208. So this legislation addressed human trafficking, including cases involving overseas migration. So it aims to protect individuals, especially women and children, from trafficking for labor and exploitation. So this act addresses human trafficking, including cases related to overseas migration. So it aims to protect individuals, especially women and children, from trafficking for labor and exploitation. Next is Migrant Workers and Overseas Filipino Act of 1995, or Republic Act 8042. So it is an act to institute the policies of overseas employment and establish a higher standard of protection and promotion of the welfare of migrant workers, their families, and overseas Filipino in distress for other purposes. So this act was amended to the law, Republic Act 9422, or stimulated that OFWs can only migrate to those countries with which the Philippines has a bilateral agreement that protects OFW. So this act was a response to the floor contemplation trials in Singapore. So the law increased the worker protection and worker in distress components of the POA's mandate. So it created the office of the Undersecretary for Migrants Workers Affairs, so in the Department of Foreign Affairs, or DFA. So whose main task is to assist workers abroad in protecting their rights, so especially in time of distress. So this was amended to the law Republic Act 9422, or stimulated that OFW can only migrate to those countries na ang Pilipinas ay nag-agree na maprotektahan ang mga OFWs. And now let's go to the other Republic Act 122, or strengthens worker protection through compulsory insurance and improves the repatriation process. So it also created the National Reintegration Center for OFWs, or NRCO, assigned to assist workers who have returned to the Philippines following their overseas employment. So these measures collectively aim to create a more secure and supportive environment for OFWs. So, compulsory insurance ensures financial protection during their overseas employment and improve repatriation process, so guarantees a swift return in case of need, and the establishment of the NRCO signifies a commitment to helping returning OFWs reintegrate successfully into the Philippines after their overseas experiences. So the overall goal is to enhance the well-being of OFWs and provide them with comprehensive support throughout their migration journey. Next is Republic Act 1081. So authorized the national government to assume OWA's budget for personnel and operation, thus helping OWA manage its fund to support workers and their families. So this act is signifies a change in the financial structure, allowing the national government to take direct control of the budget associated with OWA's personnel and operations. So the overreaching goal is likely to enhance the abilities of OWA to fulfill its mission of providing welfare and support services to Filipino workers and their families abroad. So next is Republic Act 11641. It has created the Department of Migrant Workers, or DMW, so designed to be a one-stop shop. So the creation of the Department of Migrant Workers, or DMW, as a one-stop shop reflects a strategic approach to centralize and simplify the processes and services associated with migrant workers. So the goal is to enhance efficiently accessibility and coordination in addressing the needs and concerns of individuals engaged in overseas employment. And that is my report. I hope you have learned something from me, and thank you for listening to my report.